Has this guitar playing during the pandemic led to, maybe more new song ideas for Staind, perhaps, or Saint Asonia, or?
Yeah, no, there's definitely been some of that. Actually, Staind signed a record deal during this
Really?
whole thing. Yeah, so
Okay, so for years you were with, Atlantic. And
Electra, which went to Atlantic. Right?
Yeah.
So actually, we Staind's last record was the last record of our contract that we signed in '98, and I remember sitting with our attorney at the time and going, 6 records. I go, why is it so many? He's like, don't worry, nobody ever gets there, and if you do, just be thankful that you did, and we did. But then we stopped. You know what I mean? That was right. So Aaron went on and pursued his country career, and
did the end of the contract did that open up that opportunity for Aaron to go do that? Do you think it would have happened anyway?
No, I think it was going to happen anyways. He had always been kind of, going in that direction and having, wanting to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he went and did that, and, we didn't have a contract. So there was no commitment really to have, nobody's saying you have to have a record. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So I guess in that sense, it probably did open it up a little bit. But it's funny. It's with Danny Wimmer. It's he has a deal with BMG, so it's it's on that. So and
good.
Danny's done a ton for us. I mean, like even I felt like even like the last shows that we did was that fall of 2019.
Yeah.
A lot of that came from him just asking us to play his festivals.
Mm-hmm. So take me back 20 years ago or whatever, when you first go in to sign a record deal with Elektra. I mean, you have to go in with a bunch of guys from southern New England, not really knowing how to sign a contract or what that's all about.
No, you don't. And in fact,
what do you do?
So we originally, you kind of go on what people are telling you at the time, and you try to get as much advice as you can and follow what you think is the right path,
Mm-hmm.
So we originally signed with Flip Records, which was Jordan Schur, which, Limp Bizkit was on because Fred Durst is the one that, helped us get that deal.
Right.
Jordan then went and did a joint venture with Elektra Records. And so that's why we're on Flip Elektra.
Mm-hmm.
So, got an attorney. And
is that the key? Get an attorney? Is that one of the first things you should do?
You have to, because they have to. You get handed this 50-page document that I don't know. I mean, you can read it. I mean, second page you're falling asleep. And go, what? You can kind of understand what it's saying. But you need somebody to kind of decipher that and go through what those points are, and
right.
But the thing is, your first record deal, you're not changing any of them.
Right.
It does,
Yeah.
Like I said, 6. I don't want it to be at 6. Well, that's what it is. It doesn't matter what you want or not, mm-hmm. because it's your first record deal.
Right.
Why
didn't you want 6?
It just seemed like it's way too long to be locked into anything.
Yeah.
So.
But when you signed it, weren't you thrilled? Like,
oh no, totally.
This is what I've worked for. Playing these
forever.
clubs in Springfield and Hartford.
Oh no, it was fantastic.
And then here's that moment. Was it a celebratory moment? Did you guys?
It was, yeah. I don't remember we were all in New York. I remember we all went to our attorney's office and signed it there. But yeah, no, it definitely was, for sure.